looks like a job for me.
Let's believe it's another job for me, and it ain't never gonna stop. Another day, another opportunity to put these keishas, these deplorable keishas, and these gynocrats in a miserable place. Yeah. Wow. You know, I'm gonna be real. The Morgan Stanley study, which informed us all that over 45% of modern day women will be single and childless, right? Yeah, it's really getting bad. Like, we're already in 2025, right? We are only in 2025 and they are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat. It's that bad, yo. So, and instead of owning up, just surrendering, because no matter what happens, they will never be above us. Okay? But here they go, online, projecting, gaslighting, and catastrophizing. Yeah. To the point that they come up with these buzzwords and whack terminologies and whatever sayings that they, whatever beliefs. I guess that's the downside living in the West, right? Well, here's this brought again, and many other toxic keishas, these toxic, spiritual, full of the devil type keishas come up with. I laugh at this one, you know.
Can we talk about relationships where there is a huge age gap? And yes, I mean, whether it's an older man dealing with a younger woman, or it can be reversed, an older woman dealing with a much younger man. Let's talk about it. So, we just found out that Deion Sanders and Karuchi Tran have been a couple. They've been dating on the low. I don't believe shit about her being his goddaughter. I think he likes them young, and she's not the only young one. I've seen another young woman that he was creeping with behind Tracy Edmonds' back, and Tracy Edmonds is his ex-girlfriend. Babyface, that's Babyface ex-wife. Tracy Edmonds was in a relationship with Deion Sanders for like 10 years. And she was more age appropriate. She's close in age with Deion. Grown woman, businesswoman, drop dead gorgeous. She is much more fitting to be, his wife even.
Typical modern day Pukisha black woman type nonsense. Always having an opinion on who they believe is more fitting for the black man and this and that. You don't own us, stupid. You don't own us. You see, it's these witches, these spiritual crystal users, rock users, gem users, tarot card dabblers, Ouija board philanderers, all these individuals, they always have an opinion on who they believe is more fitting for a black man or not. We don't worship you, you bastard. Who are you to give us orders talking about who likes who, young and this and that? You see, that's the issue with you, devilish witch, satanic keishas, always in one corner with y'all stupid sorority hive mind, always gossiping about what goes on in somebody else's life. You don't like the black man, so why do you always have to have an opinion? Learn to keep your mouth shut with your oversized big lips.
She got her own money and everything. She don't need his money, anything. But
She got her own money. Broads like you got your own money. So leave us men alone. Go marry your blood clot selves.
the rabbit hole goes deep. He has a pattern of being a serial cheater. He's had two previous ex-wives. But the side piece is he has a type. He likes them high yellow and young.
Who are you to point a finger at Dion or any black man at that? We all know that you ratchet, deadly, toxic Keishas are the biggest cheaters, and this is part of the reasons why y'all are the most rejected, discarded, and skipped over when it comes to relationships and marriage. The numbers don't lie.
Karuchi is not the only young woman, 20s and 30s, that Dion has been messing around with. He gets around. Even with the bladder cancer and the diabetes, none of that is stopping him. And yes, I do believe he is destiny swapping with Karuchi. I also think he's a predator, and I think Karuchi is also a predator. She's in it for the money. She has daddy issues because her father, I think her father was not in her life. If my understanding, if I get the story wrong, y'all can correct me in the comment section. My understanding is she was raised by her mother and godmother or grandmother. Her father was not around, so she has daddy issues. So that's what I want to talk about in this video about these age gap relationships and why people choose to get with someone much older and why a much older person gets with a younger person. Okay, there's a very serious reason behind it. And by the way, yes, Dion wants a young nurse by his side because his health is, he's old. He's probably really insecure, and he just wants a young thing by his side to take care of him.
Listen, cornball, the only predator in this equation is you. Yeah, those are facts. A grown-ass black woman that's known for getting around, always snooping in everybody else's business, spreading gossip. Nobody asked for your idiotic, stupid, unsolicited opinions. Nobody gives a crap about you. You're a nobody to these people. Okay? You're over here giving your opinion on things that they're busy living their lives, calling them predators and this and that. Why don't you focus on your own life, ya little busybody? Hmm? You little amoeba. You see, these amoebas really got some nerve, right? They always want to give their opinion on what everybody else is doing. Meanwhile, they dying inside. If you were happy with your own life, you wouldn't be spending time sharing how much you hate how this person's living their life or that person's living their life. Calling them predators and stuff like that. What have you done for your own self? Hmm? Who you help? Who have you assisted? You are unfulfilled. Misery's killing you. No man has picked you. You have been rejected. You thought you could tame a man and then you ended up like the Fantasias. You ended up like the Keisha Coles. You ended up like the Mary J. Bliges, a failed 304. And now you're using TikTok to share your sob stories? Piss off. Misery loves company. Yeah. And I could see that's exactly what you're getting from your hive mind kkkeishas in your comment section. And your array of cats that'll end up using you as potential food since ain't no man in there because you're not worthy to be taken care of by a man, young or old.
Okay, a young, pretty, light-skinned thing. And Karuchi is in it for the money. Okay, so it works for both of them. But there is like a 20-year age gap there, and she's young enough to be his daughter.
I don't care if it's a 30, 40, or even 50 age gap. I don't give a crap. As long as she's legal, that's it. You see, these geriatric 304s, right? You know what they do, right? They have their fun when they were young, once upon a time, in the streets. They tried running the streets, and then when they ended up becoming road worn, used, and damaged for the most part, what do? They now try to put themselves in the position of advocates of good morality. Oh, a man that's much older is not supposed to be going for a younger woman and this and that. Trying to spoil the hustle. The reality of the matter is that the younger women are not even listening to clowns like her. You see these road-worn 304s, they laughing at y'all. They on, whether you want to believe it, you see the 18, 19, and 20, and 21-year-olds and upwards, they're on our side, and they're laughing at y'all. You have no idea how many 20 to 19, 18-year-olds from Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, have been telling me stories about how corny you old, broken, miserable broads are. Y'all have no idea. You know what I mean? I'm a globetrotter, so I know these things. A lot of you cornballs don't even have stamps on y'all passports. Mm-hmm. So, hey, it is what it is, right? But this is what misery does.
So I'm going to speak from my personal experience as well. I once was married. You know, people attack me on here every day and say, spiritual whistleblower, you ain't got no man, you ain't got no husband, you don't know what you talking about. Baby, I done been married and divorced.
I said it. I knew it. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. You can't make this up, people. You cannot make this up. Come on, man. Let them talk long enough, they will tell on themselves. You see what I mean? This miserable lifestyle stems from her being unsuccessful. So you know what they do? When they're unsuccessful, they start to become miserable. And from misery, they start to project onto others. This is why, look at her. Look at her. She's been married and divorced. And tell me, who caused it? I'm sure it was her. I'm sure the man was a good one. She was the parasitic one. And you know, since she was unable to stay in a marriage like that, that only makes her a failure. Fellas, stack your money up. Get your bread up. Huh? Pile up your wealth. That's what you do. Globetrot the world. Go to Southeast Asia. Go to Eastern Europe. Go to South America like I did. You will find success. You will find a beautiful woman. Young, fertile, impressionable. No ounce of testosterone in her. Will have your kids with a smile on her face. Take good care of you and make sure that the house is a home. One thing I'll never do is listen to some cornball named spiritual whistleblower. Yeah, for the fact that she got whistleblower to her name only proves that she a snitch. And around here, we don't respect snitches. Because snitches get stitches. We already know. Yeah. Shout out to my people out there doing their thing. Let's hear my boy, Redbeard Rants.
American women didn't want me, so I went to the beach and got a much hotter Latina that does want me and looks way better than all these salty girls that are getting mad at all the good-looking men that are, 35, 37 with money. She is 20 years old, by the way. Are leaving behind the masculinity, leaving behind the entitlement for beautiful, feminine, submissive women. I am a 37-year-old man, and this girl is 20 years old, and I'm going to kiss her on camera. Get your passports, boys. Get your passports. You need fun, extroverted. Look at Brazilian women. Mulheres brasileiras. The most beautiful, extroverted, fun girls. No woman. Yes, malucas, louquinhas. But they're fun, they're amazing, they're beautiful, they're intelligent. Yes, they are very sexy, but they're also intelligent and sweet, and they will treat you way better than what you have back home, which is masculinity and combativeness, and they will bite you. Bite, baby.
And those are pure facts. I did the same. I got me one. And I'm never going back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Sydney, this is Carolina. Would like to say welcome to Rio, and we are looking forward to have you here. Have a good time.
And cheers, bro!
Passport bros for life. Yeah.